Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'll be testing out Gran Turismo 7 on PlayStation's new VR2 using the Logitech G29 wheel and pedals on my PlayStation 5 to see how it performs and to see if it gives you that real immersive gaming experience. Details for all the items I'll be showing today are in the description below, including purchasing links, and a big thank you to PlayStation for gifting this to me, although all opinions are my own. But before I begin, if you're new to the channel, hope you can support me by subscribing and hitting the bell icon to get notified of my next release. And if you have any questions, drop me a comment below. Now, the PSVR2 headset can't be used standalone, and it's not compatible with a PS4 or a PC, so you'll need to own a PlayStation 5 to use it. Taking a closer look at the PSVR2, it comes with two VR2 Sense controllers, but you won't need these when you're using it with your wheel. The headset has 4 cameras at the front which map out your room or the area in front to make sure you have enough room. At the front, on the bottom, you have a microphone on one side. In the middle, there's a power button, and on the other side, you have a function button that lets you look around your surroundings so you don't have to take your headset off. There's enough adjustability on the headset to fit any size of head, and you can even use it with glasses. You have a scope adjustment button to move the front part away from the back, in and up and down motion. And on the other side, you can adjust the lenses to position them correctly for your eyes, ensuring the screens are clearly in focus. On the headband, you press the button to pull the headband out to fit over the top of your head, and then you can use a dial to tighten it to keep it secure. You can place the earbuds that come with the PSVR2 at the back of the headset by inserting the connector into the 3.5mm jack and clipping the other side, which keeps them nice and secure. The headset also has these mounts at the side, so when you're not using the earbuds, you can just insert them into it to keep it nice and tidy. The inside of the headset has got this rubbery type material, and on the headband there's soft foam like material. The headset is not wireless and connects via a single USB-C cable with a long 4.5 meter cable length. So I'll be setting up the Logitech G29 on my sim cockpit. This is the new Playseat Trophy Logitech G edition. It has a tubular structure made of steel with a bucket style seat and breathable ActiFit material. I'll be doing a full review of this cockpit, so if you have any questions, drop me a comment below. Now, connecting up the G29, you just need to plug in the pedals and the power cable underneath the wheelbase and then mount it onto the mounting plate, securing it in place. Then take the USB cable from the wheelbase and connect it to either the front or the back of your PS5. The PSVR2 is also connected to the PlayStation, but this would connect to the USB Type-C port at the front. Turning on the console for the first time, the G29 will go through a calibration as normal. Now we can turn on the headset by pressing the power button on the front of the headset, and a white LED light comes on. The first time you use the PSVR2, it may go through an update of the headset and Sense controllers. You then map out your room to show how much space you'd have around you. Once set up, make sure Gran Turismo is updated with the new 1.29 release, as the VR update is provided for free. Once the game started up, you can use your controller to navigate around all the controls on the wheel, but the VR2 Sense controllers can't be used within the game. Place the PSVR2 headset on and you're ready to go. Jumping into the cockpit of a car for the first time, and this feels surreal as you look around with the 110-degree field of vision, giving you a really immersive experience from the outset. The two OLED displays give a resolution of 2000 by 2040 on each eye, together with a refresh rate of 90 to 120 Hz. Picture quality is pretty good, but in my opinion, not to the clarity levels you'd get on an OLED monitor at 4K. I'd say to me it seemed ever so slightly grainy, but not to the extent to make it a deal breaker. And it's still more than adequate for a good immersive experience. The headset feels pretty comfortable with light guards helping to block out the light, and it was fine wearing with glasses. Looking around the cockpit, it gives you a real sense of immersion with a complete view inside the car. The steering wheel moves as you're turning it, together with showing when you're changing gears. Looking down, you're able to see your virtual legs, and you can even see when you're pressing down on the pedals. Turning your head around the cockpit, and you're able to see the side views and mirrors, plus you're able to look all the way around the inside of the car, at the back seats and to the side passenger seat. So you have a full view of the entire cockpit, which is really cool. You can't remove your virtual hands from the steering wheel, change your position in the cockpit, or have the ability to change the front view of the car, like having a view outside of the cockpit. So there's no adjustments available in terms of the view, but personally I don't see this as a major issue. And for those of you wondering if it's worth using it with a shifter, well, you can do, but the representation won't be accurate as it won't be in exactly the same position as it is in the game. And in reality, it's nice to see the shifter in your peripheral vision, as the VR2 won't give you the same sensation or accuracy. Personally, I'd say it's best with the paddle shifters, as they'll be close to you, so you're less likely to make mistakes, especially if you've not used the shifter before. The front of the headset has 4 cameras, and with the headset on, if you press the function button, you're able to see through and around you, which is quite useful, so you don't have to take the headset off. Onto the racing experience with the Logitech G29, and even though it's an entry-level wheel, the immersive experience is insane. Nothing like what you'd experience on a monitor. You can obviously feel the force feedback from the wheel when going around corners or bumping into the curbs. It really enhances the whole racing experience. The force feedback the wheel gives is about 2.1 Newton meters of torque with the cogs and gears, which isn't bad, but it's not as good as the Logitech G Pro wheel or Fanatec's DD Pro, which are both direct drive wheels. But for an entry-level VR sim racing setup, it's pretty good to start with. This is my first time racing with a VR headset. The experience was amazing, with an excellent level of immersion. In terms of Gran Turismo 7, there's 4 things to mention about the new 1.29 update. First of all, there's Gran Turismo Sophie Race Together, and this is only for PS5 users. It's an AI intelligent racing agent which you can race against, and it gives you the opportunity to go head to head against GT Sophie. It's only available from the update until the end of March, and to get to it, you can access it from the world map on the top right hand corner. The second is the new track, the Grand Valley Highway 1, which is just over 5 kilometers long, has 18 corners and full throttle high speed sections. The third is a selection of 5 new cars which they've added in, and finally the drift stage and move camera up and down. This is more to do with taking photos with different cars in it in different surroundings. So in summary, the PSVR2 with Logitech G29 playing Gran Turismo's VR release is a major game changer when it comes to sim racing on a console, taking entry-level racing to another level. The immersion is just awesome, with a wide 110-degree visual around the cockpit. The quality of the screens in the headset is good and clarity is clear. The G29 feels awesome with the paddle shifters rather than using the gear shifter, and you can feel the terrain through the wheel and the force feedback. The PSVR2 headset is comfortable and isn't too heavy, and the light guards do a good job of keeping the lights out. There's a lot going on, and the feedback from the wheel, and to be honest, it does take some time to get used to, so I'm looking forward to spending more time with the PSVR2 in Gran Turismo 7, especially with the other wheels I have too. I'm also looking forward to testing it with Horizon Call of the Mountain, Mossbook 2 and Star Wars. And I'll be doing a full unboxing and review of the PSVR2, so if you have any questions on it, drop me a comment below. So there you have it, you've come to the end of another video, and I hope it's helped anyone thinking of purchasing this to use with a G29 or even a G923. Details are in the description below, including purchasing links, and if you're still here, drop a PSVR2 G29 in the comments, as it's nice to see who's made it to the end of my video. You can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook and Twitter. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to be notified of my next release. Thanks for viewing, and see you in the next one.